Alright, hey guys. This is just sort of a random little video I felt like making. Um, all it really is just me discussing some suggestions for Pokemon evolutionary family members to be added in the next generation of Pokemon and maybe some typing related stuff. To get started, let's talk about typing, because that's going to become important when we talk about evolutions. Um, so I am definitely not the first person to bring this up on the internet, but I think that light type would be a pretty fitting addition for Pokemon. I think it'd be cool. Could have a nice little binary with the dark type. Like they could be super effective against each other. Certainly there are other things that could be a new type, like sound or whatever. And if you think you have a good idea, go ahead and leave that in the comments. But yeah, I think light would be a good idea. I mean, they haven't really changed anything with typing since first gen to second gen, and I think it's kind of overdue because like I don't know, poison's a terrible type. Water's a little overpowered. Just certain things like that I think could be fixed by maybe adding a type or two and maybe changing some of the matchups. Like I've thought for a while that poison should be super effective against normal. That just makes sense to me. I don't know, but yeah. So then moving on to the Pokemon evolutions, which is the main point of the video, I guess. I'm just gonna go through these in alphabetical order because that's how I have the files, so it's easier for me when I look at them. So yeah, let's get started. First we have Altaria. Um, yeah, that's a Pokemon that a lot of people think should evolve. I agree. Um, yeah, I guess I don't need to explain these really. um, Basculin could be a Water Steel type evolution. Water Electric, Water Poison, whatever works. Cast form could definitely stand to get an evolution. Um, Chatot. I guess I should mention that I didn't make any of these pictures. I just found them on like DeviantArt and YouTube and stuff. So credit goes to a bunch of random people that I stole from. But yeah, the typing though, I I put and yeah, I think I actually made some changes to the appearance too, just minor little things. Just for a few of them. Just like editing. Um, let's see. Chimico could get a psychic ghost evolution. I think he's a perfect candidate for that. Corsola, Dunsparce could get normal ground evolution. Dunsparce evolution could actually be a lot of things because Dunsparce originally it was kind of weird that they made it a normal type. So there's a lot of things to do with that. But I think normal ground probably makes the most sense based on what Dunsparce is based on. I think the next evolutions that make the most sense would be ground and flying. Then Emolga, Farfetch'd. That's a pretty common idea for people to say that Farfetch'd should get a fighting flying evolution. I think it's just kind of obvious. Um, let's see. Girafarig could get a psychic dark evolution. Um, Illumise, however you pronounce that, and then Volbeat. Um, let's see, Jinx. Jinx should get an evolution. This is kind of complicated here, but I have all the explanations on screen. Um, Basically, this is just off of. This is based off like that old rumor for the first gen of Pokemon, like how Cubone basically looks like a baby Kangaskhan. I don't know. I think they should just go ahead and make that connection there with a pre-evolution. Um, let's see, Kecleon. This is just kind of a personal thing. I just really like Lapras, and I think that it could stand to get a pre-evolution and an evolution. Um, let's see. Um, yeah, Love Disc. I think that they should just go ahead and say that Love evolves into Alomomola, and then really they could also probably stand to give Alomomola an evolution since it's not very good either. But Mawile could stand to get a Steel Dark evolution. Mr. Mime, a lot of people have the idea of Mr. Mime evolving into a Pokemon that's called Master Mime. Yeah, it just kind of makes sense. I think that'd be cool. It sounds cool. Pachirisu, Pinsir should go ahead and give it an evolution, and some people seem to think that it shouldn't be Bug Steel because then it'd just be like ripping off Scizor or whatever, but I kind of like it. It just kind of goes well, you know? It's a nice little binary there. I like binaries in Pokemon. Plusle Minun, I think they should I don't know. I think it'd be cool if they did like a combine evolution. Like if you have them both in your party and you do something, then they have like a little combine evolution, where they turn into something neutral. This is my favorite one right here. Quillfish evolution. The whole idea of like it's just like a water mine like that just seems cool. Um, it could be water poison. It could be water steel, steel poison. There are a lot of things that could be. Um, I think Rapidash should get a an evolution that looks like a Pegasus. It could be Fire Light. Sableye should get an evolution. Spinda should get an evolution. We haven't really had a moose Pokemon yet. I think a Stantler evolution could look something like a moose. It could be normal ice type. Um, let's see. Sudowoodo should get an evolution. Um, Sunkern and Sunflora and an evolution of Sunflora uh, could all be part light. And, just to bring it up quick, if they were to not have the light type, which, honestly, it's probably not very likely, it's probably not even likely that they'll add new types at all. But, an evolution of Sunflora would also be a good candidate for a grass fire type, which hasn't been done yet. Um, they should go ahead and have a Tauros Miltank pre-evolution. Um, Torkoal evolution could be fire poison. Tropius isn't. It's not like it's particularly powerful or anything, so it's like, oh, it needs a pre-evolution, but I don't know. It just seems to make sense to me because it's, I don't know, just based off the appearance, it looks like it should have a pre-evolution. Um, and let's see, I already mentioned Volbeat, so that's all of them. If you have any other ideas for Pokemon that you think should evolve or get a pre-evolution that I didn't mention, go ahead and leave that in the comments. Yeah. See you next time.